Hey folks, it's Jim from the Movie Wine, and I'm here to review the film Crank 2 High Voltage. The film picks up where the first film left off with Chev Chelios, played by Jason Statham, falling from the sky, laying on top of a car. He's hospitalized and deprived of his heart by Johnny Vang, only to be replaced with an artificial heart in which Chelios needs to recharge every now and then. As he's trying to stay alive, Chelios won't stop until he finds out the mystery of the stolen heart and the man who's held responsible for it. Crank 2 is an acquired taste. It's trashy, tasteless fun, and yes, at times it goes a bit too far. Aside from the misogynistic attitude, there are some colorful yet annoying Chinese stereotypes, and some of the performances are just plain awful, but for every mistake Crank 2 High Voltage makes, it rectifies with high-octane energy and sheer inventive display. Directors Mark Neveldine and Brian Taylor, who will hopefully bring their B-movie creativity to Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance, set to release this Friday, have gone against the Hollywood grain. They make their films cheaply, and yet it doesn't limit the absurdity of the film. The flick never takes itself too seriously, and it comes off like a live-action video game. If you're wondering when Hollywood would release a Grand Theft Auto flick, Crank 2 High Voltage is the answer. As for Statham, he brings his usual charm and charisma as Chelios. Amy Smart returns as his old girlfriend Eve, making history on a horse track. A good character actor like Clifton Collins Jr. probably shouldn't be in this, but this isn't below the late David Carradine. Meanwhile, Efren Ramirez and Bai Ling fill out smaller supporting roles. Why anyone would cast those two is beyond me. Regardless, this flick is not art. It knows exactly what it is. Between ridiculous car jumps to artificial hearts to crazy Godzilla fights, this flick with all of its Red Bull energy on coke is one unforgettable guilty pleasure. That's it from the Movie Rewind. Until next time.